There he is, the antidote. Antidote.
You gonna leave that in? You gonna leave that in?
Antidote. He's the antidote. Hey, and welcome to Nash Rocket Media. It is I, oddly enough, Nash Rocket. And this is the Shayhem Podcast, where he riffs on all things insurance. He is the antidote to mayhem. I'm telling you. And if he's not in your life, well, you're missing out. Our Shay Seaver, Allstate insurance expert. Hello, sir.
Hello, how are you?
Better than good.
Same here. Here.
You taught me that, and I appreciate it.
It feels a little weird at first, and then all of a sudden it just becomes a part of you and just natural.
You're absolutely right. It got a little chilly in the first of October, first couple of weeks, and now in the middle, it's getting kind of hot this week. Is it hot where you are?
It is warm. It is warm. Warm and sunny.
My boyfriend purchased a vehicle, and the car lot got him insurance with XYZ company, and I'm on the policy as well. I had an accident, tire blew out, and I ended up flipping the car, and the insurance company said they won't cover the car. Why is that?
I remember that question. That question actually came from a cousin of mine that I haven't seen in like 9 years at a funeral of another cousin we had. She reached out to me through Ancestry.com, oddly enough. And I couldn't answer the question without me asking more questions. So I had her email me the policy to take a look at it. She emailed me two. The first policy she emailed me, she was not listed as a driver. It actually is a Kentucky policy, and the accident happened in Tennessee. And then she emailed me the second policy to where she was added to the policy. So then I took a look at the coverages and come to find out they only had liability only on the vehicle, which was a red flag to them because the car lot required them to have insurance on the vehicle before leaving the lot. And I believe it was even financed, which was another red flag there. And all that happened within like 30 days of purchase. So I just asked her to, she needed to double check and go back to the car lot and figure that out because they should have had full coverage on that vehicle before leaving the lot. And again, each state's different. It's a Kentucky policy, but it happened in Tennessee and it's with a different insurance company. So I just could give a little bit of information for them to maybe ask more questions to help get that resolved.
I love it when you get the personal questions because, as you know, I'm your biggest fan. I love to hear about you. Shayhem, where were you born? Are you from Tennessee?
That's a great question there. I am from Tennessee, born and raised, born in Nashville, Tennessee. As an only child, born at Baptist Hospital, which is now called St. Thomas Midtown. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe my mom may have been born there. As well. I know she graduated from Maplewood High School in Nashville. My dad was born in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Of the two children I have, my oldest was born at Baptist before it was called St. Thomas Midtown. And my youngest was born here in Murfreesboro. But I've lived in Nashville, Goodlettsville for the majority of my life. And I actually lived in Murfreesboro for the majority of my life. So the two areas, but the born and raised, the farthest I've been is Maui. 7 days and came back. And I've had two job offers in Ohio and in Florida and turned those down and stayed here in Tennessee to make it work. But born and raised here in Tennessee.
Shayhem, this is not a question, but a request. I need you to remove the Nissan and the Toyota from my policy. Will you do this, please?
Yes, more than happy to. But in this case, I end up having majority of the questions. I personally know this couple. They've been customers of mine or our agency since day one for 15 years now. And so I know immediately that they had three vehicles on the policy and there's two drivers, and going from two drivers to one vehicle, I ended up asking questions to them and they responded back that they're going through a separation. And then I needed to end up basically spinning off one driver with two vehicles and leaving the other driver on the policy with their one vehicle by themselves. And that's what we ended up doing in that situation for them. So ended up separating the vehicles from the one policy instead of I ended up removing, but just separation, creating two policies.
There he is, the antidote to mayhem, Allstate insurance expert, Shay Seaver. If you have a question that you would like to ask Shayhem, leave it down there in the YouTube comments, and he'll get it and answer it for you, because he's that kind of guy. Thank you for watching. I would appreciate a comment, a like, and to share if you're feeling really aggressive and courteous. And we'll see you next week.
It's a better than good day from your man, Sugar Boo Shay. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to give us a call at 615-896-SAVE, 615-896-7283. Thank you for watching, and have a better than good day from your man, Sugar Boo Shay. And I don't know it all, but still give us a call.